I'm Sage Nicola, mentor at the Breaking Boxes 3-day immersion at Lake Glenmaggie, Central Gippsland, Victoria, from 13th to the 15th of October 2023. Dancing freedom is a really beautiful practice, a practice of where ecstatic dance meets ceremony, and it's supported by the elements of earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So it's an opportunity to come together, to dance, to feel, express, and embody all parts of you, and move through any obstacles or challenges that might be alive for you with the support of the elements of which we're made of. For thousands of years, humans have been coming together around a fire, and we've been dancing and praying and singing. And dancing freedom is that practice. Modern day, here and now, we get to come together to sing and to play and to celebrate life. The box, in my opinion, it's our life experience up until this point. It's all the things that we've been told about how we should be, how we should show up in the world. It's an accumulation of our limited beliefs. And I think it comes from the people around us from the moment we're born, whether they're aware of it or not. I think it comes from the media, our friends and family. It comes from being a human on this planet. And they're all the ways that limit us and hinder us and make being our fullest self difficult. The first time I participated in Dancing Freedom, I was absolutely blown away by this wave of bodies moving around the space, fully feeling, expressing, experiencing the interconnectedness with each other, but also the connection to nature, the elements of which we're made of, which everything is made of. So it was like coming home to myself. When I first started Dancing Freedom, it was an opportunity for me to meet the many parts of myself within the supportive environment of the community. Almost like I was given the space and I felt safe within that space to explore myself and whatever was alive, to understand myself and my place in the world. And within that, I was able to take notice of any challenges that were arising for me. And with the support of the facilitator, gently guiding me along the way, and with the elements as my ally, able to notice these parts and then watch them either disintegrate or take new shape and form, where I was able to keep moving through my life. And so these once boxes turned into opportunities. They turned into, if you will, it turned into gold. It turned into gems. It turns out that these boxes, what I thought were these obstacles, these challenges within the space of Dancing Freedom, actually ended up being opportunities for me to profoundly grow and to break through my own boxes and to keep breaking through my own boxes. Dancing Freedom, I think, really helps and supports people in moving through their boxes, through the process of coming into our body, coming into our lived, present, here experience. So it's an opportunity to meet ourselves in a way where we get to question our experience. What's alive for me here and now? What's moving through me here and now? So almost like a magnifying glass, we have this opportunity to see, where might these boxes be? Where might these hindrances be? And then from that place, through the medicine of music and through the support of the elements, we're able to meet those parts of ourselves. So the elements being earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So they form support, ally, like a best friend on our journey, where we have the opportunity to come into our body, being the element of earth, receiving the support of the earth, where we can meet life's obstacles from that place. We have the element of water, our emotions. So we have the opportunity to meet our emotions and what's stirring and moving through us. Then we've got fire, which is our spirit, our creativity. So we're able to access different creative ways, if you will, to meet this box. And then we've got the element of air. So that's the imagination or the mind. And that can be really helpful to explore different avenues to meet this box within us. And then we've got ether, which is all of it. So if that's the grand organized design, if you will, or everything in total. So seeing things from a bigger perspective, from a different vantage point. When I first started Dancing Freedom, it was an opportunity for me to meet the many parts of myself within the supportive environment of the community. Almost like I was given the space and I felt safe within that space to explore myself and whatever was alive, to understand myself and my place in the world. And within that, I was able to take notice of any challenges that were arising for me. And with the support of the facilitator, gently guiding me along the way, and with the elements as my ally, able to notice these parts and then watch them either disintegrate or take new shape and form, where I was able to keep moving through my life. And so these once boxes turned into opportunities. They turned into, if you will, it turned into gold. It turned into gems. It turns out that these boxes, what I thought were these obstacles, these challenges within the space of Dancing Freedom, actually ended up being opportunities for me to profoundly grow and to break through my own boxes and to keep breaking through my own boxes. So it's an opportunity where all parts of you are welcome. So I've had dance journeys where I've spent half of them rolling around on the floor. I've had journeys where emotions can sometimes be moving through me and in the space. And the theme, along with the elements and together with the music, can sometimes gently facilitate different emotions to surface. So that's okay and that's welcomed. Emotions are welcome. All parts of you are welcome, provided that you're mindful of yourself and others in the space. Really, there's no limits to how you can show up. I think for me, first and foremost, Dancing Freedom provided me with an opportunity where I was reminded of my innate belonging. I was reminded that I belong. I have a space, a place where I'm welcomed, where my voice matters, where I'm seen, where I'm valued, where I can be exactly who I am. And I think that was the start of the healing for me with Dancing Freedom. The space that I'm really for in Dancing Freedom is the opportunity where you really can be all of you. And if that means awkward, then that's okay too. And I think what I really want to encourage people is to move with their eyes open, move with their eyes closed. So move in a way where you can meet this awkward part of you, meet with this anxious part of you, and move from that place. And so, look, we'll often have a cushy corner set up, So if that means sitting down and just being there with yourself, if that means sitting down at the altar and taking a moment to be with the earth, then you can do that. it really is a free-for-all, and your awkward is welcome. It really is, because we all have those paths. The invitation with Dancing Freedom is to keep moving. So no matter what's coming up, no matter what's alive, just to keep meeting that and to keep moving. So if it's anger, you know, we have the support of fire that can kind of give us that zest, that spark to be with that anger, to be with that energy of anger, because that's my understanding of what emotions are. So we have the opportunity to feel that anger, to feel it, and allow the support of the fire, the music, and the facilitation to meet that energy and to move with it. You know, if it's repetitive, if it's hard, if it's still, if it's soft, it's just to meet that energy, those contractions, that tension, the distortion in our bodies, allowing the movement and the medicine of the music to gently hold those parts and to move with those parts, so we can, you know, break through those parts, but also just, you know, even if it means gently opening those parts, you know, allowing ourselves to get where we need to go, where we want to go, where we want to move, in the direction we want to move through and with. So the structure, if you will, of Dancing Freedom is we're given the opportunity to first warm up your body. So you're welcomed into the space where you're encouraged to warm up your body, stretch, move, kind of do anything that you need to do to first arrive in the space. And that's usually for a short period of time. And there'll be some guided facilitation that helps you drop in. You know, it's unrealistic to kind of go into a space and completely drop where you've been and the outside world, but you're encouraged to begin to turn inward. And that's what the warm-up really is about. And then from the warm-up, we go into an opening circle. So this is one of the things I really love about Dancing Freedom, and it really differentiates it from other dance practices out there, in terms of we have the opportunity to come together in a community as a circle, where we can make eye contact with each person that's present for the evening and for the journey. And from that place, we open the sacred space. We open a container together. You know, we're basically saying we're going to go on a journey together, and are you in? And we acknowledge the land, and we acknowledge the elements, and any factors that really have supported you into becoming into this moment, and we call them on as our allies to support us on our dance journey. We'll talk about the theme. So generally, Dancing Freedom has a theme, and that's, if you will, it's our arrow. It's kind of steering us in a direction. And from that place, we'll also, you can share any intentions, if you will, for your journey. If there's something that's specifically alive for you, you have the opportunity to voice that in the space and have that heard and witnessed. And from that opening, we'll then move into the main portion of the dance. And that's usually from an hour to an hour and 10. And that's specific music that's been curated along with the theme and along with the support of the elements. And there'll be some facilitation, some guided facilitation that will support you in meeting any obstacles, in meeting the theme and how that's moving through your body and how that's moving through your life. And that'll support you on your process and your journey. So once we've been on, you know, the main portion of the dance, we'll have this opportunity to integrate the journey, harvest what it is that's come up from the dance. And we do this through our words, and we also have this opportunity to integrate that through dance, through an inner dance. So the opportunity to dance what's come up for you and be witnessed in that experience by another. And from that place, we come into a closing circle where we all come together, we harvest our wisdom from the journey. We have the opportunity to share what's been harvested, celebrate together, and then close the space. There is no box made by us, nor God, nor anyone that we can't blow the top off, push out the sides, and make a dance floor on which to celebrate life.
Going in